My hands were sweating. My fingers trembled on the steering wheel. I glanced at the rearview mirror. The voice from the backseat was ice cold. It will be handled. Leave no evidence. I kept my eyes forward, pretending I heard nothing. My name is Kang Minsu. Not my real name. I was a chauffeur at the Special Vehicle Management Office in the capital's Central District. Not just any driver. I was his personal driver. At first, it was an honor. I got this position at 29. Special rations, a new apartment. My son Yusung got into a good school. My wife Hajin was so happy. We're going to be okay now, right? Back then, I believed it. But things started slowly. Monthly loyalty interviews. Any suspicious family members? Who have you contacted recently? I answered perfectly. Always did. Silence and loyalty. That was my weapon. Then that day came. We were driving to the Villa District. A conversation started in the back seat. What about the arts director case? It will be handled soon. Leave no evidence. My heart stopped. The arts director. I knew who that was. A face sometimes on television. Someone who oversaw the national stage performances. That person was being handled. I said nothing. Just drove. But that night, I couldn't sleep. Hajin asked me, "What's wrong? Something happened?" "No, nothing." I lied. A few days later, something worse happened. We were driving from Central Hall to the conference building. When he got out, a briefcase was left in the back seat. I was going to call the office to pick it up, but the briefcase was open. A file was sticking out. The cover had a name. Arts Director, Ideological Review Final Report. My hand shook. I quickly closed the briefcase, pretending I saw nothing, but it was too late. I had already seen it. The name, the file. 2 weeks later, the arts director disappeared. No mention on the broadcasts. No appearance on stage. Only rumors. Where did he go? Health issues, they say. No, I heard. I knew. He was handled. And I knew too much. That night, I got a phone call. Comrade Kang Minsu. Report to the Surveillance Bureau tomorrow at 9 a.m. What? What for? Reporting order. The line went dead. Hajin saw my face. Who was that? I couldn't speak. I just stood there, then sat down. Hajin, what is it? I think tomorrow might be the end. Her eyes widened. What are you talking about? I told her everything. What I heard in the back seat. The briefcase. The arts director's disappearance. And today's phone call. Hajin didn't cry. She just gripped my hand tight. Then we leave now. What? We leave now. If you go tomorrow, it's over. What about my parents? What about Yusung? We take Yusung. Your parents. Her voice trembled. I'm sorry, but we need to survive. That night at 11 p.m., we moved. I had a special vehicle pass from the office. For high-level vehicles. First checkpoint clearance. I took a car. Yusung laid down in the back seat. Hajin in the passenger seat. Dad, where are we going? Quiet. You need to sleep. First checkpoint. The guard looked at my pass. Official business? Emergency inspection order. A lie. But the pass was real. Proceed. The barrier lifted. The second checkpoint was different. This was the outskirts. More guards. Vehicle inspection required. Look at the pass. Regulation. Open the trunk. I made a decision. If I open it here, it's over. I hit the gas. Stop. Halt. I rammed through the barrier. Gunshots behind us. Hajin screamed. Yusung, get down. I drove like mad. The lights faded behind us. But fuel was the problem. Maybe 30 minutes later. Dashboard warning light. Low fuel. Mountain road. Can't go further. Get out. We abandoned the car and ran. I carried Yusung. Hajin followed. The mountain was dark. Lights through the trees. Pursuit team. Dogs barking in the distance. Faster. I tripped. Fell. Yusung cried. Dad, don't cry. Be quiet. We walked for 3 hours. Our feet were bloody. Then we saw the river. Hyukryu River. The border. Just cross that and we're safe. But the water was freezing. November. Let's go in. Hajin went first. holding Yusung. I followed. The water was too cold. I couldn't breathe. Halfway across, a light hit us. Searchlight. There. Found them. A patrol boat approached. Hurry. Hajin reached the bank first. Got Yusung up first. I was losing strength. Almost went under. Minsu. Hajin jumped back down. Pulled me up. Get up. Get up. I crawled up. Loudspeaker behind us. Stop. We will shoot. We ran into the trees. Gunshots. But we weren't hit. We walked another hour. Then we saw a small light. A cabin. I knocked. The door opened. A middle-aged woman appeared. Come in. A contact. Network person. Inside was warm water, blankets, food. We just cried. Yusung, Hajin, me. You're safe now. This is a safe place. 3 weeks. We moved through several locations. By car, on foot, by car again. People whose names I never knew helped us. Finally, we arrived. The South. There were interviews, resettlement training. Now I work at a small company. Just an ordinary employee. Nobody knows who I was. Yusung goes to school. Made friends. Hajin sometimes cries. Are your parents okay? I don't know. I have nightmares. The voice in the backseat. The searchlight. The cold water. My father's face. But mornings are okay. Yusung leaves for school. Bye, Dad. Hajin hands me coffee. Freedom wasn't glamorous. No villa. No special rations. Just one warm light. But that's everything. Nobody knocks on the door at night. Phone calls aren't scary. Yusung laughs freely. That's enough. Guilt remains. For leaving my parents. I'll carry it forever. But Yusung will be different. This child will live free. That alone has meaning. This is my story. Kang Minsu. Not my real name. Once a driver for him. Someone who heard too much. And someone who survived.